Well, some political parties in the country are calling for President Cyril Ramaphosa to account following a robbery at his Palapala farm in Namibia. Well, in Namibia, though, there are reports that heads have started to roll. It's alleged that the former acting CEO of the National Fishing Corporation of Namibia was forced to resign after his arrest for allegedly helping the robbery of the mastermind at President Cyril Ramaphosa's farm. Let's try and get the latest now on these developments. We're joined by the Namibian journalist Eliaser Ndeyanale, and he joins us from his country. Mr. Ndeyanale, thank you very much for your time. Let's start with the name of this CEO. What's he accused of having done exactly?
There are allegations that Mr. Paulus Galangi had assisted Mr. Emmanuel David, who is now accused of stealing millions from President Ramaphosa's farm. It's alleged that in June 2020, Mr. Galangi picked up Mr. Emmanuel David from North and apparently drove with him to Windhoek, where Mr. David was arrested.
Yeah. All right. And when did the arrest of this former CEO happen?
It was sometime in June 2020.
And the charges against him?
I don't have that information now, but when I spoke to him yesterday, he said he will appear in court in August this year regarding that case of Mr. Emmanuel David.
All right, and we also aware, Mr. Ndeyanale, that the opposition parties in Namibia, in particular the Namibian Economic Freedom Fighters, they've been pushing for the president to be sanctioned somehow, and I know that they went to lay a complaint in the office of the ombudsman. Are there any developments around that?
Yeah, there was a press conference this morning where the ombudsman has responded to the complaint laid by the Namibia Economic Freedom Fighters. And then the ombudsman said that no, your complaint has fallen outside of the ombudsman's mandate. So the ombudsman is not going to investigate anything, or is not investigating anything.
Yeah, all right. And so it looks like the Namibian Economic Freedom Fighters will have to settle for that. But does that mean that the president of Namibia then is, in a way, on safe ground around this matter? There is going to be quiet, especially on the back of his explanation around this specific issue. Last week, he issued a statement addressing this matter directly. How are Namibians taking the matter?
I think he's off the hook now.
Why do you say that?
Because the institution that has been requested to investigate the matter is saying that no, we are not going to investigate this.
All right, and so I suppose the Namibians are buying the president's story, so to speak, and therefore it doesn't look like this matter is going to be developing any further. Am I reading your sentiments correctly?
Yes.
All right, let's leave that conversation there. That's the Namibian journalist Eliaser Ndeyanale, and he is speaking to us from Namibia, saying that it looks as though in Namibia, there's going to be some kind of quiet around this matter, because the president has spoken around it. He has addressed the matter directly, but also the ombudsman that the Namibian economic freedom fighters had gone to lay a complaint against the president. The ombudsman saying that that is beyond his scope of duties. He is not going to be getting involved in that, and so that's where things are at the moment in Namibia.